Young Goldie, what's up, players?
Thank God, Goldie, the one and only. What's going on?
Hey, man, chillin', man. It's good to have you back, boss. We went through your intro last time. What people don't know, you actually help a lot of men improve their game and improve their lives. When you coach these men, what are the main problems that you see that these brothers have?
I mean, everybody got the same problem. It's lack of self-love. So they doing everything for validation outside they self, right? And that's how you're always going to do some BS, right? So you don't really love yourself. You don't really self-validate yourself. So therefore, you're looking for it from everybody else. You're looking for it from dudes. You're looking for it from females, which means you change what you do based on what you think people are going to like. If you start there, you always going to lose, right? Because you always going to change your friend and change who you are. And a lot of these dudes, they don't know who they are, right? They can't even direct the broad to get them what they want because they want to be what they think silly broads like, right? So they act the way that they think silly broads like and get mad that they attracting silly women. You get what I'm saying? But when you know who you are, you know what you want, you're only going to attract a woman who's into you. And if you're not a silly dude, it's not going to be a silly woman, right? If you get a woman and you don't really know what you like, then it's just up in the air and she going to take control. But when you know who you are, you know what you want, you can get the woman and direct her to what you want. But these dudes don't even know themselves enough to even be able to display, the positive things about them, the things that they like, their hobbies. When I get with a woman, I'm always talking about myself, what I like, my dreams, my goals. I'm interesting because I'm interested in myself because I know myself. These dudes, they don't know what to say because they don't know themselves.
And how did that fuck up their relationship with the women?
You starting off wrong because you're starting off playing a character that's not really you. So you're catching somebody on false pretenses. You can't keep that up. So then you eventually become who you actually are once you can't keep that front up. And then the woman doesn't really like you anymore, but she's attached to you. So now the disrespect comes in. Now the talking crazy comes in because she was bamboozled. How you expect her to act? If you start wrong, you're going to finish wrong. You got to start by being yourself, but you got to be somebody that you like, which means you got to work on yourself. And then you got to know yourself. These dudes don't take no time with themselves. They don't take no time with themselves. They don't even like themselves. I love myself. And that shit exudes me. Not only that, I like myself so much. I treat myself so well. When I deal with a woman, she got to treat me on that same level. Like, a woman can't, talk to me crazy. A woman can't even talk to me wrong, even kind of wrong. Like I say it all the time, man, if I sneeze and she don't say bless you, I'm gonna get to looking at her crazy like, this might not work, because little shit turn into big shit. But you gotta have that such high estimation of yourself, then you gonna make everybody who come in treat you on that level. I'm gonna tell you a quick story, and I thought about this the other day. I was in high school, right? You go to the lunch table at lunchtime, you eat with your friends, and it got to a point where I'm like, every time I come around all my quote unquote friends, it's like I'm always the butt of the joke. So, I ended up like, I ain't going over there no more. I'm gonna walk around the school by myself at lunch, and then eventually other people was walking with me. These dudes be asking like, yo, what should I do in a situation where I'm not treating right? She doing this, she doing that. Nobody had to tell me I'm not being treated right. Let me remove myself. But it's crazy to me. If I'm in a situation, whether man, woman, whatever, is not treating me with respect and how I feel like I should be treated, I'm going to remove myself. These dudes have to ask, what should I do? Oh, innately, man, somebody's disrespecting me, I'm going to remove myself because I love myself so much. But when you love yourself, you ain't taking no disrespect.
I see dudes, man, they be like almost scared of their girlfriend.
Yeah, man.
You ever see you're scared of their wives? Like
it's great.
I see it on the sitcoms and people act like it's funny. I'm like, yo, man, but that ain't funny though.
Hey, it's a program. They see it on these shows. Look at like even the cartoons like Family Guy. You see it all the time in all these shows. It's the fat, stupid husband with the wife who's sharper, who put him in check. So you've been trained to accept things like that. So that shit is backwards though. I would never.
And in a real situation, a woman wouldn't want to be in that situation where the dude is like beneath her. Right? You know? And that's why she's treating him like that, because she upset. That's not what wasn't her dream, to be with a motherfucker she got a baby.
I'm telling you, you don't respect yourself, so why should she respect you? I respect myself so much, I'm gonna walk away from the situation. I don't care what's on the table, what money's on, I don't care if it's uncomfortable, if I gotta move, I don't care what it is. I'm going to walk away about my manhood, even if I'm living with the woman and gotta be homeless about it. I'll go be homeless with my manhood intact before I let a woman disrespect me. Because if you can be bought, you can be bought for a big, you see everything going on in the media right now. If you compromise on your principles over something small, which means you could be bought, it's only going to be the right amount for something that you say is outlandish. You can't buy me over something little. You can't buy me over something big. It's a slippery slope.
The first move is the worst move.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
And that's one of the 48 laws of power, man. Behave like a king to be treated like a king. You got to exude that, but you got to like yourself.
Yeah, man.
How can these dudes get to the point where they respect themselves more?
Every man out here, whether it's a fictional character on TV or it's somebody that you know that you respect, what attributes do they have? Right? model what you like, right? I have a thing in my program. It's called habitual character construction. In every area of your life, from how you look to the wife you want to have or whatever what are those attributes, right? Now work every day to close the gap between where you are and where that is. So when you look in the mirror, you have respect about yourself. The way you look at that person or the rock or whoever your idol is, when you look in the mirror, you want to say, damn, yeah, I like that person. Because when you like that person, then everything else is different. But they want to skip that step.
They want to take the shortcut.
Yeah.
What you're talking about takes work.
Yeah, it take work, but it's fulfilling though.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of people, they be like, well, what's my purpose in life? Well, if you weren't blessed to have a purpose on your mind, I say your purpose should be to become the best person that you could be, and then get that person to the world to be an example. Because, I mean, it's just one of those things, man. What's more important than being something that you like when you look in the mirror every day? Because that affects everything. Like, people don't understand, too, and it's kind of off topic, but people who are fat, they don't understand that them being fat affects every area of their life. Their entire life is different because they fat. How many things subconsciously, the energy leak that you have every time you do something. Secretly, you know, you're around people who aren't fat, or you around your friends who aren't fat, you know you're gonna be the last choice. You go to the pool, you thinking about, man, how I'm gonna look in this. You go into the store to buy something, you know, so it's so much going on in the back of your mind. Everything that you do, you don't even know is being affected by this one area. I tell people all the time, man, getting in shape and having the body you want will do more than if I gave you $1 million, because your confidence is different. And confidence, your self-worth and self-image affects everything. You've read psycho-cybernetics.
For sure.
And, you know, that's what I got out of it, is you're not going to be able to perform at your capacity unless you feel like you can. So if you don't have the confidence, even if you have the skills, your body won't even allow you to reach the capacity of which your skills are, because you don't feel right. So everything is about feeling. So do whatever it takes to become confident. That's why I put this shit on. This might not be your thing, but hey, it make me feel good when I step outside. It make me feel like the broad can't say nothing to me. Whether it's me having this on that gives me the response I want, or whether I just feel so good when I put it on and I'm acting in a way that's confident enough to get the response I want, it worked for me.
That's a fact. It's almost like, you correct me if I'm wrong, because you game God Goldie, but I feel like you got to game yourself.
Yeah,
you feel me? You know,
got to.
A lot of people come to me and they'll be like, man, how do I get more confidence? How do I believe in myself more? You know, or like, why I got so much self-doubt. I'm like, yo, you got to give yourself a reason to be confident. Right? You know, so I do the same shit you do, and I teach it. It's called the list of great. Where you think about the version of yourself that accomplished all your goals, right? What kind of attributes does that person have? When does he get up? You know, what's his diet like? What's his focus like? What's he not doing? And once you start acting in accordance with that, what happens is you start to like yourself. You start to believe in yourself.
Feel better,
You know, and if a motherfucker's hating on you, like if a motherfucker hate on me, I laugh. It'd be like if you said I'm a Chinese woman, right? I would like laugh at you, right? I know I'm a black man.
That's
right?
bad.
Nothing wrong with being a Chinese woman. What I'm saying is, like, I would look at you like you crazy because you so wrong.
But what you saying is huge right now. When you self-validate yourself, man, it don't matter. See, you say something about somebody, the times that they get the most mad at you is when it's something true about what they saying.
That's the only time.
So that's why I don't really trip when people say stuff to me, because I self-validate myself. I know it ain't true. I know who I am. I love myself so much. I feel so highly about myself. Man, what you say don't even matter. And then 9 times out of 10, I don't even respect you enough to even care what you saying. But when you don't respect yourself that much, and you respect everybody else more than you respect yourself, then everybody's words hurt, and then you're changing your front and changing who you are based on a woman, based on a dude, based on this. I'm not changing who I am based on anything but how I feel, because I'm the most important person.
We only get offended when there's some truth in it, when they strike a chord.
Hey, listen, I was talking about it, man. You know, my baby mama, man, she used to say the most hurtful shit to me, man. But in that, you know, as I grew, I understood it. It sting for a reason. Now, it may not be fully true, but it's something in there that's stinging. Okay, so to me, when it's sting and hurt, I gotta investigate. Why does it hurt? And then I can figure it out, and then eradicate that. Then when she say it again, it don't matter, because it's no longer true.
And it's like, and once you built your character up, I call it using the list of great, but what did you call it?
Habitual character construction.
Right. Once you start acting in accordance of this list, you'll like yourself so much, and you'll know that the average person ain't doing this.
Yeah. Oh man, come on.
So when the average motherfucker says some shit about you, it's like it's meaningless.
Come on, man. I mean, just if you just run in a good couple days when you hit your workout, when you hit your macros, when you didn't drink, you went to the club and everybody was asking you to drink and you didn't drink. When you go home, you feel proud of yourself. You gotta get different. You know, you woke up early this morning. You hit everything on that list. You did everything you were supposed to do. You didn't lose your temper today. You know, you feel good. And now you string a good day together, a good week, a good month, come on, man. And it just compound interest on itself.
And it's hard to lose. Like you'll actually not only like yourself, you'll start hitting your goals, right? But the goals won't even be as important as you like yourself. yourself.
I was just about to say that.
You know what I'm saying?
You will start to feel like you think you're going to feel when you're a multimillionaire before you have the money, when you start to like yourself, like how you look when you look in the mirror, when you're hitting all the things, when you're not doing the vices, you will start to feel rich. And then I feel like once you start feeling like that, you're going to attract that.
Yeah.